Now, there are many who you can say that starting their ACCA journey from this subject. There are many who are starting their ACCA journey from this subject. So I will be taking around 10-15 minutes to explain you the process of exam and everything. Then a syllabus introduction about auditing subject, how to study, what are the topics, how we are going to cover that in the class, what is your duty, what is your responsibility, how you will complete that, the question pattern and everything. And then we will be starting the study. So all these initial introduction and all that will take around 30-40 minutes. So if somebody already know that, maybe you can take a break. But if you, I will advise, even though you know, if you hear, it will be better. First of all, in ACCA, you know that there are 3 levels. First level, knowledge level, which is actually relevant for 10 pass out, 12 pass out. Then skill level, which is relevant for 2 types of students, those who are already graduate or those who have already completed knowledge level. And the third is professional level, those who have already completed skill level or those who are already having professional qualification like CACWA. This class is meant for skill level subject, which is AA. Skill level subject, which is AA, auditing and assurance. Earlier the name was F8. Now ACCA Institute don't want to use the name F8. They want to say the subject name with the code word auditing and assurance, AA. In skill level, actually there are 6 subjects. One is law, then the other 5, performance management, which is costing, then I can say taxation, then financial reporting, accounting, then auditing and financial management. Law is a portion of skill level, but the law subject exam is like knowledge level exam. On demand exam, anytime can be given, full multiple choice, full objective type questions. But the other 5 papers in skill level, some portions are objective type questions, some portions are written essay type questions. In the 3 subjects of skill level, performance management, PM, financial management, FM, financial reporting, FR, the exam pattern is same, but for auditing and taxation, slightly differences are there. Because auditing and taxation can be said as theory paper. I will not consider theory, but generally students and everybody think that they are theory paper. And in auditing and taxation, slightly some changes in the question pattern is there. I will be going into question pattern in some time, but before that, all the exams are computer based in entire ACCA curriculum. Whether it's a skill level, whether it's knowledge level, whether it's a professional level. In a skill level, these subjects where objective type and essay type questions both are there. Everything you need to answer on screen. In professional level, there is no objective type. There is no multiple choice questions. In the higher level, all questions are essay type. But at middle level, skill level, some questions are objective type, multiple choice objective type, and some questions are essay type. It's a mix and match. But in the auditing subject, the essay type questions are more as compared to multiple choice or objective type questions. Now normally, either you say about me or all of you who have joined the classes or anybody who is studying on their own, self-study, whatever. Generally students like to study financial reporting, performance management, financial management, because numerical calculations are involved. And whenever we do numerical calculations, whatever form of, whenever we use calculator, do the numerical calculations, we generally develop interest. But when we are doing a theoretical portion, theory means there is no calculator use. You need to write your understanding and all that. Then in that case, generally the student don't like that. That's the normal tendency. And at the same time, there is one more issue in theoretical subjects. Suppose we are going to discuss what is internal control or what is audit assurance. When I will discuss, there cannot be any doubt possible. When you will read the story or study material, there will not be any doubt. So you may be doing the class, you may be doing the recording, you may be reading the books, but 99% student don't practice in writing. Writing in the sense, I am not saying on copy pen, on a word file like the way I will be writing in the class. So students generally don't practice in writing. They are studying. More than 50% students are studying, but they are not writing any of the single question answer, because when they are reading, they are understanding, so they are thinking that it's done. And the problem arises that when the question comes in the exam, then at that time, even though the student has studied and all that, but they are not able to give a proper structured answer which can give them the pass marks. So the most important challenge in a theoretical subject is practice in writing. Whatever we will study in the class, it's an important instructions from my side to all of you, that please make a target, make a plan that you will be doing study along with reading, along with the class, writing. Not a single day should be lapsed without writing something. You will realize that not in the today's class, in regularly classes, because it's a theoretical subject, I will be taking surprise test. I will be giving question, not in the today's class, but after 1 or 2 classes only. I will be taking surprise test. A 5 marks, 10 marks question I will be giving you. You need to write the answer, submit in the class only, and then I will be showing you where you are going wrong. Even though you will say that, sir, I have studied, but you will find that the write-up is not in the right direction. The write-up is not coming properly, even though you have studied. And the institute instructions in their material, Kaplan, BPP, on the institute website, ACC, everywhere, this is written that students need to focus. Students are bound to practice in writing. That's the most important thing for auditing or taxation subject exam. First of all, you all have been shared the auditing notes detail. Pratik, you have not been shared because I forget about you. But other than Pratik, everybody has been given the notes. Even not once, twice, thrice. But before starting the class, I have already mailed the notes again to all of you. AA notes link. Yesterday, December 20 in the afternoon, I again shared all the notes. Whatever notes I will be using in the class. This is the Google Drive. There is an introduction. There is a first class. This is old batch slides and all that. Then there is BPP exam kit and study text. Kaplan exam kit and study text. Then there is a video list, Excel sheet. I am starting today. So this is 21st December 2021. It is AA for March 2022 exam. The subject, it is the first class. And what I am going to teach in this class, once the class will complete, I will update here. This is going to be updated after every class. So that after 2, 3, 4 classes, if you want to specifically revise something, then you can refer this list Excel sheet in the Google Drive. It will be showing the list of the videos, the list of the things which we have discussed in the class. Other than that, there are old materials also uploaded here in the previous batch. Once this batch will be over, I will delete all the old materials. But maybe somebody is doing the old classes and all that. For that reason, it is not deleted. Some of the papers also are uploaded here. Those papers are freely available on ACCA website. I will delete them. That is not required. And there is, read the mind of the marker. That is, in the past exams, when the student gave the exam, what mistakes they are doing, what examiner are saying, that is there. This, if I will open now, we will not be able to understand because we have not studied anything. But whatever is given here, I will not be using any other material other than this. Even I will not be using all of this. I will be mainly using the Kaplan study text, Kaplan exam kit, the ACCA Institute short notes. Those are the basic materials I will be using. Even though BPP is there, but I will be using very less. But nobody can say that, sir, I have not received the material. These material cannot be mailed you as an attachment because the size is very big. So you have been given the Google Drive link. With that link, you can download these materials and use that. There is no problem. But if you ask my team member, I have not received this book, this material. Please understand that my team is not studying ACCA. Whenever you ask, they will give you the link of the material again. And all the materials which I will be using in the class is fully included here. Nothing I will be using because I don't have anything other than this. Just that I will be writing everything in the class regularly. Whatever I will teach, some short form, this, that, normally the class slides. This class slides I will be mailing to all of you once the class is over. Because today I will write something. You want to revise on the basis of what I have written in the slides. So I will be mailing you after the class is over. And again in the next class, say Friday, when I will be writing something in this slides, the same slide I will be mailing you. So this one you will be getting a mail after every class. And other than this, all the notes are already shared with all of you. They are in the Google Drive. You can download anytime. If you find any technical issue, I will say there are 3 things. First is you will say there is no notes. I have not received the notes. You can just mail, my team will again give you the link. Even though if you have received, you can again mail, there is no issue. If you say that this material, this is not there, my team will again give you the entire notes. If you will say that my videos are not running, you will connect with my team. You will connect with on the mail, you don't have to call or anything. You just mail, your query will be resolved during office hours. Whenever you find any technical problem, materials, classes, this, that, you just need to mail and your problem will be resolved by my team during office hours, not at 7 a.m. in the morning. 10:30 a.m. till 6:37 p.m. on working days Monday to Friday and on Saturday up till 4 p.m. If your queries or technical queries are arising beyond this time, you will get the solution of that on the next day. If your queries are arising on Saturday, 8 o'clock in the evening, you will be getting the resolution on Monday morning. For any technical query, it is a request to all of you that you will mail us. My team will take care during office hours. If something which is possible to be managed at my level, your query will be resolved even on Saturday, Sunday also. If you are asking for notes, I will see your mail, I will be giving you again, no worry. But there are many things which are not in my control, which they can only do. And they work during office hours, not beyond office hours. Okay? So if anybody having technical query, please mail at classes@saraf.academy or connect at 844-40402 or 6 during office hours only. My advice, if you say I have messaged them, I have called them, they are not picking up, don't take tension all these things. Just mail, your problem will be resolved. You don't have to take tension. Any study material related query, video query, anything, they will help you during office hours. All the classes are automatically recorded. The recording cannot be done by you because the size is very big. We will be doing the recording automatically. And once the class is over, you will get the recordings by default. Whether you have attended the live class or not, you will get the recordings. Because even though if you have attended, you need to revise it. So for that reason, recordings will be given to everybody. Not instantly after the class. It will take around 3-4 hours. Once our class will be finished at 10 o'clock, 10:30 a.m., whatever. Then around 2 to 3 o'clock, you will be getting the recordings. You don't have to request, you don't have to ask. The software, if you are using only the laptop, not the mobile phone, in the laptop. If you are using the mobile phone also, in the mobile phone also. After 3 to 4 hours, you will get the recordings by default and you will be able to see your recordings. If you find that the recordings are not running, not updated and all that, you mail at this ID, we will do the needful. But normally every time we do the work very fast as soon as possible. So you don't have to take tension. Just connect with my team at this mail ID. Everything will be resolved. If you have any technical issue with the institute, you are not able to book your exam, the institute screen is not opening properly, website is not working, anything. Any query relating to the institute, please mail at students@accaglobal.com along with CC at our ID. If we will communicate on your behalf, institute will not reply, because institute always concerned that what the student issue, the student has to say. So you need to mail to the institute for any query relating to the institute, registration, exam, this, that, whatever. Don't call them. Even though the numbers are there on the website, many times the numbers don't work and all that, it happens. Your query by the institute will not be resolved instantly, because 183 countries the students are mailing to the institute. It will take time, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, that the institute will be resolving your query. But other than institute, nobody can solve your query. Why I am asking to CC to us at our classes ID? We will say to the Indian ACCA team that the student is facing this issue so that the resolution can be faster. But you have to mail from your registered mail ID, explaining your issue, your name, your registration number in the mail, what is your issue, screenshot of that to the institute. They will 100% help you, don't worry. But relating to institute matter, we have not been given the rights to resolve your query. So you have to deal with the institute directly. Our job is to register you with the ACCA institute. Once registration is done, you are a direct stakeholder of the institute. You are a student of the institute with a registration number. You can communicate with the institute directly, and you are bound to communicate with the institute directly actually. So for any queries, these are the methods. If you have query relating to, what I should say, you are studying something, you are not understanding, you can connect with me for subject related query. Connect at 98301 76993. Anytime. I don't have an issue that office time, this, that. I don't have an issue. Just that when I am taking class, if I am doing something, I will not be able to reply. but you will be definitely getting a reply from my side whenever I will be free. 100%. So if subject related query, then only you will be disturbing me. Just a request. For technical queries, institute and my office query, you will connect with my team. They will definitely help. But don't say that, sir, I called, they are not picking. Mail is there. Give a proof in the mail that you have given the mail and your mail is not resolved. That is much better. Because otherwise they will say that, sir, call nahi aaya tha, वगैरह, not required. Always make everything crystal clear as a proof. And mail is the best thing to prove. Okay? Now, before proceeding, as I said, the exam is fully computer based. So we are going into institute website, accaglobal.com. This is the institute website. Under this website, students tab. Under students tab is study support resources. We are concerned with this study support resources. Under study support resources, ACCA qualification. Under ACCA qualification, we are concerned for the time being the subject audit and assurance, AA. For audit and assurance, whatever is required to be known by me, by you, anybody, everything is given here. Most important part is question practice platform. I am clicking this. The institute practice platform. For logging into this, you need to use your ACCA Institute registered ID and password. If you are not a registered student of ACCA for the time being, you can't log in here. This is only for registered students of ACCA. Then, once you click that, you will go into this platform. You will be able to get all the 15 subjects in ACCA detail. We are concerned with auditing and assurance. Auditing and assurance. Under auditing and assurance, official resources. The official resources includes past exam, which is 2 papers they have included. Practice exam, they have included 3 papers. Specimen exam, they have included 1 paper. All these papers are exactly of 100 marks like they will be coming in the exam. So 2 plus 3, 5 plus 1, 6. As on today, 6 papers of 100 marks each are given on the website. I am opening just this 1 paper. It is unassigned, means on the left hand side it is already assigned. But if I click unassigned, that means from the left hand side it is gone. But if I will do assign, then in the left hand side you will be able to see AA, auditing and assurance. Auditing and assurance is specimen paper. You want to start? I want to start. Now this screen which is in front of you, this will be the screen in the exam hall for every student. Exams for ACCA is 2 ways. You can give exam by sitting in home, which is called a remote based exam, or you can give exam by going in the exam center. Both the options are given to the students for last 1.5 years because of the corona. I generally advise the student that they should be booking the exam in exam center. Because if you are giving exam by sitting in home, maybe internet, maybe load shedding, maybe power cut, any issue you need to handle. But if you are in the exam center, any issue will be handled by the exam center. In the last exam only, December 2021 exam, there is a student gave exam in exam center. For half an hour, his screen was not working in the exam center. Whatever may be technical issue. After that, once the screen started, from wherever he left, from wherever the screen was not working, exactly in the balance time he completed the exam. That means in the exam center, all the problem will be resolved by the center. But if you are sitting in home and giving the exam, and suppose there is any issue, and because of some issue you are not able to give the exam for half an hour, internet is not there, technical issue from the anything, institute will not charge money from you because your exam is not complete. But your exam is cancelled when you are sitting giving exam from home. And maybe they will try that they will be taking the exam again in the next week. many chances, it is possibility that even next week the exam will not be there. You will be able to give exam after 3 months only. So your 3 months will be lost. And then you start complaining me or institute or anything. Everything has a technical problem, technical issue can arise. When you are giving exam sitting in home, the technical issue chances are more. When you are giving exam in exam center, the technical issue is zero. Whatever will be there, the exam center will deal with that. So for that reason, it is advisable when the corona is under control, Omicron is under control, book the exam in the exam center. We don't know for March, because for March, the exam form need to be filled up by January end. Still 1 month, 45 days are left. Coming. So I am saying everything. Let me finish. Then whatever your query, I will answer. Don't worry. Because nahi to hazard will arise. So I am saying that the exam, what I was saying, exam should be given in the exam center. For March exam, what will be the level of corona, Omicron and all that, you, me don't know. If at the end of January, when we need to fill up the exam form, we will realize that the situation is bad, then we have to book the exam from home only, because we cannot take risk of our life. And maybe sometimes institute cancel the center based exam, because in the last year 2021, many times exam was not there in the center. It was only, I mean to say mainly in 2020 at the end, the September and December 2020 term, it was fully home based. Center based exam was not there at that time. But in 2021, most of the times they are running both. They will run both, but nobody can say what will happen tomorrow. So if the condition will be bad, very bad, then in that case, we should be booking exam from home only. But if the condition is like as it is today, I don't think so that Omicron is increasing, but it has created such an havoc. It's not that. So we should be booking the exam in the exam center. That is my suggestion, my advice. Rest is your choice. Because a student generally not interested in taking the advice. They will do. Initially they will say, I will not give exam from home. Then later on I am saying, give exam from center. They will give exam from home only. And then they will message, they will call. Sir, last 15 minutes I could not complete. Screen was hanged. तो मैंने बोला था ना भाई exam center में दो. Whenever you are facing problem from home, they will not charge you. Your fees will be adjusted for the next time when you give exam again. But your period is lost. Your time is lost. So always give exam center based. That is my advice. And when corona will be fully resolved, then exam will be only center based. It will not be home based. But for the time being, to save time of the students, the institute has launched this. Whether you are giving exam from home, whether you are giving exam in exam center, when you are sitting in front of the screen, wherever, this will be shown in the screen. This is exactly what you will be getting at the time, because this is exactly the same software which the institute has given to the students to practice. I am not reading all these instructions, but like Lalit or anybody need to read this instruction at least one time after the class, because we cannot waste our time, what you can do, what you can't do on the screen and all that. Everything is written. I'm moving next. They have written. The time is not time allowed. This exam is not time, because this is not an actual exam. You can do this paper for 5-6 hours. The exam is divided into 2 sections. Section A, Section B. Section A, I am talking about auditing paper. 3 objective test cases, each containing a scenario which relates to 5 objective test questions, each worth 2 marks each. 30 marks in total. They are saying that in section A, there will be a 1 or 2 paragraph scenario will be given. On the basis of one scenario, they will be giving you 5 questions. For each question, you don't have to write anything. For each question, they will be giving you the options, which is the correct answer. You need to select the correct answer. That's all. Every question will be of 2 marks. So one scenario, 5 questions. Another scenario, 5 questions. Third scenario, 5 questions. 3 scenario, 5, 5, 5. 15 questions. Every question will be of 2 marks. 30 marks. Maybe one scenario is easy. and you are able to score 2 marks very fast. But it is not that if the question is difficult, easy, marks are different. For every question, equal marking. Whether the question is difficult, whether the question is easy, medium level, doesn't matter. Every question will be of 2 marks. This is an area which we can say multiple choice or objective type questions. Institute use the language objective type. Then there will be section B. 3 constructed response questions, each containing a scenario which relates to one or more requirements. Each constructed response question is worth 20 or 30 marks, total 70 marks. Now this is not objective type. Actually, they always give 3 questions here in part B. 1 question is of 30 marks and then the 2 question is of 20 marks. So 30 plus 20 plus 20. 30 marks means what? There will be a scenario of 1 or 2 page. Based on the scenario, there are 2-3 questions. One is of 6 marks, one is of 10 marks, one is of 12 marks, like that. But they are not objective type. You need to type. You need to type on the screen whatever your answer. And those will be for 70 marks. All question, no choices. Whatever is given in the paper, it is of 100 marks. Next, I am going into the next button. Yes, I want to start. Yes. They are saying that this is section A. The section of exam 3 OT case. Each OT case contains a scenario. Each question is of 2 marks. This exam section is of 30 marks. Okay. Now this is the question opening in front of the screen. When you will be giving exam, whether by sitting in home, whether in the exam center, whatever, there is no pen and paper based exam and it will never come. Always computer based since 2016 and it will be computer based only. You can change your screen here and there. Suppose for the timing I want to read this scenario. I have increased the size of the reading part. I have read that. Now I will go again in the question part. The question is what? Whatever may be the question, because we have not studied anything. They are just saying that facts category. You need to bring this here, this here, this here, this here, like that, which is called drag and drop. Drag, drag, drag. It is not purely multiple choice that one question 4 answers given, you need to select the correct one. This is one question based on the scenario, you need to drag and drop. Suppose I have done that. The second one, which one of the following? This is multiple choice. Which one is correct? Suppose I will say this one is correct. Then the next one. Again, it's a multiple choice, I think. Which 2? So which 2 I am taking? These 2, suppose. If I am taking third, which 2 of the following must be considered? They are saying 2 only, but if I am taking third, generally don't take what it is taking. But I need to delete that. These 2, suppose the answer. Which is not purely multiple choice. For that reason, it is called objective type. Again, characteristics type of auditor. This, that. Again, drag and drop. I am moving. Relating to the same scenario, the questions are there. True regarding which of the following true? Suppose this is true. If I will select other, it will not take. It will take only one automatically. This is multiple choice. Based on the same scenario, this is the last question on the same scenario. Suppose this one. I think this is the another scenario. On the basis of another scenario, again the question arises. Okay. Suppose in the exam, I am not liking this scenario. I am thinking it is a bit difficult. Then what we can do? I will be clicking this navigator tab. In the navigator tab, all the questions I can see together. I am not interested in section A for the time being. I want to go in section B straight away. But it will not allow me till the time I am not completing seeing this question. Now I can go into the navigator, section B. Section B, they are saying there are 3 questions, 20 marks, 2 questions, 30 marks, 1 question. Okay. Then relating to this, there is a scenario. The scenario is this. I have read the scenario. Now, Explain audit risk and components of audit risk. So for this, since this is a theory paper, no calculations involved, you need to explain audit risk. Basic word features are given: cut, copy, paste, bold, italics, underline. Then you can see making your content proper. You can make, suppose, something you want to answer in table format. Two columns, 3, 4 rows, you can do. You can do. The basic features of Word file are there. In a normal Word file, in a normal window, there are endless features. But in the exam software, there are limited features are there. Those limited features we can use in the exam hall, but we need to write here everything. You can see here there are symbols. If you want to use dollars, there are dollar, pound, euro, these symbols are there. There is something, suppose you are reading the question and you want to highlight this area. Which color you want to highlight and all that you can do. Then strike through. Strike through means, suppose this part is not relevant for me. I have strike through. Calculator, you can use physical calculator, but the on-screen calculator, scientific and normal standard model, both calculator are there. Advisable students should be taking their own calculator, but in auditing exam, the use of calculator is very less. But calculators are there. Scratch pad, if you want to do any rough working, you can write something on a scratch pad. But I don't advise you should be writing anything on a scratch pad. Write in the main answer. Because in a scratch pad, whatever you are writing, and suppose time is finished, examiner is not checking whatever you have written in scratch pad. They will only be checking this area, which is the main answer sheet. On the basis of this scenario, this is only 5 marks question. But on the basis of a particular scenario, there will be 30 or 20 marks question. Same scenario, 14 marks further question. So 14 plus 5, 19 marks, same scenario. 19 marks. Acha, 1 second. In the previous one, in the previous question of 14 marks, you see the table is already given by the institute. They are already asking, you will be writing the answer in the table format only. Sometimes they are making the table for you. Sometimes you can make the table. If you want to give the answers in a table format, you can type here whatever you want to type. There is no problem. But exam is fully computer based. No pen and paper exams in international courses. 5 plus 14, 19. 19 plus 4, 23. This is same. There is no table. Again, it's a theory. And then 7. Total 30 marks on the basis of same scenario. Same scenario, 30 marks question. No calculation involved. No use of calculator in this entire story. Everything need to be written in the Word file the way they have given. Suppose I have written something. Okay. And then I am going forward. Whatever I have written, it is already saved. I don't have to save again. Whatever I have written, it is already saved. Till the time the exam is running, whatever I have written on the screen, I don't have to click Control S and all that. It is automatically saved. Then the second scenario arises. Relating to this, there is a question of 18 marks. 20 marks question, 18 marks is this. Again, column wise, column is already made in the answer sheet. You just need to write your answers in 3 columns. 2 marks left, so 2 marks on the same scenario. 2 marks question, maybe 2-3 lines. Again, theory. The third scenario, 20 marks question. It is a 5 marks question. Then again 6 marks question, 5 plus 6, 11. 11 plus 4, 15. Still 5 marks is left. And then the last one, 5 marks. So the third scenario, 20 marks question. This is pure theory. Yes. You can skip any question any time with the navigator. आप इसमें से किसी में भी जाते जाइए. Whatever you want to go, wherever you want to go, any time you can go. Suppose I don't want to go part C. I want to do question 8. जाइए करिए. No problem. Navigate means you can navigate in the entire paper any time in the entire exam duration. जहां आपको जाना हो जाइए आप. Suppose this question you have answered. but you want to review again later on at the end whether it's correct or not. You can do flag. Flag means what? When you have done flag, then it will be showing that this question number 8 you have done flag. I am showing you. Because in paper pen based exam also something we want to revise, you will be able to see flag. Now, as per me, if in exam I am sitting and 3 hours exam, flag करने की इतनी ज़्यादा ज़रूरत है नहीं. Because I know that which one I want to revise later at the end and all that. But still, you can use the flag portions and all that. Close all. What is this close all? What is this close all? This is not working here. This will be working in case of professional level. Because in case of professional level, on the screen you can open so many windows. Now, so many windows are creating a confusion in your brain. You can close all. But this feature is not applicable for skill level exam. But you understand, I am showing to all of you what you can do, what you cannot do. Is it enough that if I am showing to all of you, then in that case you will be able to handle the exam? Never. As I said earlier, suppose I want to complete this. I have gone into the last question. The last question. Next. I want to submit. I want to end the exam in the left hand side. End. They are asking, do you want to end? Because maybe by mistake I clicked that. I am saying, yes, I want to end. Again they are asking, still you want to end? Because many questions you have not answered and all that. I am saying yes. 3 times they have reminded me. Do you want to end? I want to exit from here. Now, when I have exited, I want to check my performance. I will go in the mark tab. In the mark tab, you will be able to see AA specimen exam. They are saying self mark. I am saying yes. It was somebody did on August 30th, whose ID I am using. This is December 21. Self mark. The today's performance. Self mark. Now institute is marking your answers through the software, whatever answer you have given. Just it is taking time. Not coming. Yes, came. Took some extra time. This much time it don't take. They are saying this is the first question. And I need to slightly reduce the font size, because otherwise you will, in the left hand side it is written, my answer is this, and all are wrong, because I have just taken from here to here without reading anything. But if you want to see what is the correct answer, click here. Now in the left hand side, they have written everything, why the answer is this, that and all that. You can size your screen the way you like. And your answer why wrong they have written. So my marks in out of 2 marks, laddu. 0. All are wrong. Suppose out of this 4 I would have done 2 correct. Then they will be giving me 1 mark out of 2. Because there are 4 points. Even though it's objective type, 4 points. But out of 4, every point is 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. If I am doing 2 correct and 2 wrong, it will be 1 by 2. 1 by 2. Nobody checking. There is no human being checking these questions. The checking is done by the computer. So somebody will say that ki I want to go for recheck. No point going for rechecking. Because objective type questions are not human marked. They are computer marked. But this portion, the part B questions are human marked. They cannot be marked by the machine. Click the answers. I have not attempted this question. This is theoretical portion, section B. I want to increase the size of the answer. I want to make it full screen. I want to increase further size, control plus. I can see. This is not possible in exam because how can you see the solution? But when you are practicing on the institute website, on the institute practice platform, then the model answers are given in the mark tab, and you will be going in the mark tab and you can check what you have written, what marking you are getting. The computer is giving you marks automatically. It is subjective, but you can say that some marking is there possible. This was, you can say, the paper setting. It's a 3 hours exam, 15 minutes extra for reading the instructions and all that. But you will be giving exam in 3 hours and you cannot request the invigilator give me 2 minutes more. Once the exam will starts, automatically on the right tab the timing will be showing. Once 3 hours is over, on that moment only the paper will be submitted, whatever you have written. Like we have the habit requesting the invigilator 1 minute more, you take others. That is not possible here. Whether you give exam from home or whether you give exam in the exam center. Now, all these papers are there here also in the past exam library in PDF format. In PDF format, all terms paper. All terms, question paper, answer, all are there. Out of these papers only, here the papers are more. Out of these papers, only 6 papers they have added in the practice platform. Because if the student will practice by PDF file, I will not advise every paper should be practiced by PDF file. The practice should be done on the institute practice platform. Free resource available to all the registered students. That they should be practicing the exam environment by sitting in home. If my exam is on say 5th of March, say, we will complete our syllabus by around 28th or 22nd of February. That's the maximum level. We will complete by 20 February, 1 or 2 days here and there. In the last 10 days, we will be focusing on mock papers. You will be solving the questions on the practice platform. I will be solving the questions in the practice platform in the class. And I will be taking test also, mock test in the class, so that I can analyze where you are doing. But at the last 10-12 days, entire study should be done on the practice platform. Because once you use the practice platform, what you can do, what you cannot do, what are the shortcuts, this, that, nobody can teach you. It's a self-teaching that you need to do on your own, so that you will be able to manage in the exam better. And the practice platform paper should be solved exactly in 3 hours. Not that if you have 1 hour now, you are solving some of the portion of practice platform paper. No. That at that time, last 10-12 days, we should be thinking that sitting in home, we are giving exam, and in 3 hours, I should solve the entire paper. The practice you will be doing regularly up till 28th February, so that at the last 10-12 days, you will be able to focus exactly on the exam screen. There are many students. No, for every subject. Part marking is there when the question is designed like that. It is there for PM, FM, FR सबके लिए. But question वैसा होना चाहिए कि आपको 4 चीज है, 4 में 2 करेक्ट है. In MCQ, no part marking. If there is 1 question and 4 answers, you need to select the correct one. वहां part marking कैसे होगा? But if the question is drag and drop, 4 things to be dropped there and all that, then in that case part marking will be there. Even in MCQ, it can be. Here, audit me. We saw roll up score in part A as well, sir. What is roll up score? I am not getting. Sorry. What is roll up score? मतलब फेल है फिर भी पास कर दिया, ऐसा नहीं करते वो. They are not doing. If there are 2 marks, but if 2 are correct, why you will get 1 mark? If the 2 mark question you are correct, you will be getting 2 marks. Why 1? I don't think so. Why not? Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is कि when we get PM and FM exam, sir, so there was no roll-up mark in part A. Roll-up as in sir, if there are 2 marks, and if one of them is correct, I'm getting 1 mark. वो इस पे मतलब PM and FM में वो सीन नहीं था sir. But in audit, sir, while you are showing the part A and part B, like part A sums, sir. So इधर में we saw that there are like option दिया हुआ था नीचे में कि 0 to 2. Sir, कि part A में भी 2 of them are correct, then we are getting 1 mark, और like अगर एक भी गलत हुआ तो पूरा ही गलत हो गया.
नहीं, मेरे को ऐसा लगता है कि ये चीज का इंस्टीट्यूट का अपना एक कॉल है. मैं ऐसा नहीं बोलूंगा कि PM, FM, FR ऑडिट, कोई भी क्वेश्चन में अगर वो 2 नंबर का है और उसमें पार्ट मार्किंग होना है तो इंस्टीट्यूट वो सॉफ्टवेयर में डाल देगा कि स्टूडेंट को पार्ट मार्किंग मिलेगा. और अगर वो ऑडिटिंग का भी पेपर है और अगर वहां ये डाला हुआ है कि पार्ट मार्किंग नहीं मिलेगा, मान लीजिए मैंने जो क्वेश्चन अभी किया जिसमें बोला 2 सही है तो आधे नंबर मिल जाएंगे, मान लीजिए उसमें इंस्टीट्यूट ने सॉफ्टवेयर में डाल के रखा है कि ये पूरा राइट होने से ही 2 नंबर मिलेगा, तो वो अपने उनको चैलेंज नहीं कर सकते, बिकॉज वो उनका डिसीजन है. एंड इट इज नॉट ओनली फॉर आयुष और इट इज फॉर अद्रिजा, इट इज फॉर एवरी स्टूडेंट कि कौन से क्वेश्चन में पार्ट मार्क होगा, कौन से में नहीं होएगा, ये प्योरली इंस्टीट्यूट का कॉल है. हाँ, तो PM FM में आपको लग रहा है कि कहीं पर भी ऐसा नहीं था? हो सकता है यार. हाँ, नहीं, अगर आप मान लीजिए, क्या बोलूंगा, अगर आप जनरली इंस्ट्रक्शंस मेरे पास अभी नहीं है, मैंने ऐसा पढ़ा है ACCA के वेबसाइट पे, इवन फॉर नॉलेज लेवल स्टूडेंट्स ऑल्सो, FA, BT, MA, सभी जगह वैसा लिखा हुआ है कि इवन दो दे आर मल्टीपल चॉइस ऑब्जेक्टिव टाइप, बट कोई कोई क्वेश्चंस में पार्ट मार्किंग होता है, ऐसा वो लोग लिखते हैं. अब हो सकता है कि PM FM में जितना भी पेपर आपने किया हुए कहीं भी वैसा अपॉर्चुनिटी आया नहीं, बट ये एकदम इंस्टीट्यूट का अपना कॉल है कि वो कौन से क्वेश्चन में पार्ट मार्किंग देंगे, किस में नहीं देंगे. थ्योरी वाले ऐसे टाइप में तो देना ही होएगा, बट मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चन में कहां पर वो लोग ऐसा करेंगे, इट्स अ प्योरली कॉल ऑफ द इंस्टीट्यूट. वी कांट चैलेंज देम. तो हो सकता है कि वो लोग उनमें नहीं दे रहे हैं कोई भी क्वेश्चंस में, बिकॉज वहां पर ज्यादातर क्वेश्चंस के अंदर कैलकुलेशंस इन्वॉल्व होता है, और वो कैलकुलेशन अगर एक करेक्ट है तो आपका सारा सही हो जाएगा, और अगर रॉन्ग है तो सब गलत हो जाएगा. तो इसलिए वहां पर वो लॉजिक से जा रहे हैं ना. लेकिन ऑडिट में क्या हो रहा है कि नॉट कैलकुलेशन, थ्योरी, आपको आधा चीज आती है, आधी नहीं आती है, तो इवन तो 2 नंबर में से भी 1 नंबर आपको मिल जाना चाहिए. तो अगर वहां पर भी PM FM FR में अगर ऐसा कोई क्वेश्चन है जहां पर आधा पोर्शन करेक्ट हो सकता है, इवन दो योर फुल अंडरस्टैंडिंग इज नॉट देयर, वहां पर पार्ट मार्किंग दिया जाएगा. बट वो मेरा आपका डिसीजन नहीं हो सकता, वो उनका ही होएगा यार. या ओके, नो इश्यू. So I am saying that we will be doing questions practice from here also, but major last 10-12 days practice platform need to be used if you want to pass, if you want to score good marks, whatever you want to do, you have to use practice platform in last 10-12 days. Like normally Maharanva, Ayush, others, those who are already given exam for skill level, जब हम लोग बात करते हैं और क्लासेस में सिलेबस खत्म होता है, तो जब आप लोग कोई क्वेरी रेस करते हो तो मेरे को आपका क्वेरी से ही समझ में आ जाता है कि अभी आप क्या पढ़ रहे हो. अभी आप अभी भी स्टडी टेक्स्ट पढ़ रहे हो कि आप प्रैक्टिस प्लेटफॉर्म को प्रैक्टिस करना चालू कर दी, और बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट का तो आखिरी दिन भी जो क्वेरी होता है, कल एग्जाम है तो आज भी जो वो क्वेरी पूछ रहे हैं वो समझ में आ रहा है कि उसने प्रैक्टिस प्लेटफॉर्म में प्रैक्टिस किया ही नहीं है। अगर प्रैक्टिस प्लेटफॉर्म में प्रैक्टिस 3 घंटे में पेपर नहीं कर रहे हैं, एग्जाम में पास नहीं हो सकते। वी कांट पास एग्जाम if we are not practicing on the practice platform. If we are not practicing on the practicing platform, we can't score good marks. For passing, for scoring good marks, practice on the practice platform is must. Not now. Because now you have not studied anything. Not after 10 days. How can you find a question, whatever you studied in 2 classes on the practice platform? Muskil hai. I am saying when the syllabus is finished. And since we are studying one subject for coming 2.5 months, 3 months, why not we should be with the class? If you are doing CA, CWA and all that, you are studying 4, 5, 8 subjects together. In that case, maybe you are lagging behind in one particular subject, one area. But this is one single subject we will be studying for continuously 3 months. So when the class is over today, why not that before Friday you will revise the entire thing properly? When the class is over on Friday, why not before Tuesday, you will revise the entire thing fully? Maybe on Christmas you are enjoying. On 25th you are celebrating Christmas. On 31st you are celebrating Happy New Year. I also, I'm not questioning. But क्या दिन में क्रिसमस के दिन 1 घंटा पढ़ना भी मुश्किल है? Is this a challenge? So nobody can say that I didn't get time, this, that. When you are focusing on one subject, your focus should be very designed. Very programmed, that मेरे को regularly ऐसे पढ़ना है. If I will not study, then in that case I will not be feeling confident of giving exam. Maybe I will not give exam. Maybe I will give exam with less preparation. ये प्रॉब्लम जनरली सभी के साथ होती है. और ये जो कोर्स है इंटरनेशनल कोर्स ACCA, एक सब्जेक्ट अपने पढ़ रहे हैं 3 महीने में, उसमें से भी जितने भी स्टूडेंट होते हैं 50% डोंट गिव एग्जाम. 50% always in my life since 30 years I am teaching CA and all that, students 50% से ज्यादा एग्जाम ही नहीं देते. Whatever may be the issue, maybe out of 50% कोई 1% का genuine issue हो सकता है, maybe, but 49% का कोई issue ही नहीं. It's just that they are not devoted. Don't think that it is simple to pass. It is simple to pass because you are concentrating on one subject. It is simple to manage because flexibilities, their exams are quarterly basis. But I don't think so that any paper of ACCA is easy to pass. Maybe the pass percentage is 40%, 45%, not because it is easy to pass. Because of the concentration we can bring. You can see that this is the pass percentage of last 5 terms. 41, 39, 43, 39, 39, around 40%. Don't think that in Indian courses the pass percentage is 5-10%. They are very difficult. They are difficult because of the structure. They are not paper based. They are group based. You need to focus on so many things together. Continuous exams. So during the exam time, you are not able to perform properly. But here, that pressure is not there. You are focusing on one area, one subject continuously for 3 months. So if you make your plan properly, then in that case problem will not arise. I will be doing a planning also for all of you that in coming 3 months how we are going to study. How I will teach in the class, what you should be doing. I will say that for planning, I have made recently a PowerPoint slides. Set your objectives. Before starting to study, decide what you want to achieve. That is the type of pass you want to achieve for yourself. This will decide the level of commitment and time you need to dedicate to study. आज पहला दिन है, first day है. There are students who want to score 80-90 in auditing. There are students who want to score just pass. Why they are targeting that pass? Because maybe in the past they have not done well. मे बी मान लीजिए आईपीसीसी स्टूडेंट है, नहीं क्लियर हुआ, मे बी बीकॉम तक अच्छे से नहीं पढ़ रहे थे, तो हमारा टारगेट, आपको टारगेट पहले अपना सेट करना है डिपेंडिंग अपॉन योर कैलिबर. Everybody need to set their target. Determine which time of week you will study. Most of the students are working. Many are not working. Not working doesn't mean that you want to study or you need to study for scoring 80, 90, 10 hours in a day. No. Effectively, we need to study regularly 2 hours in a day. 2 hours in a day. When you will study, your room should be closed. Mobile phones should be closed. Mobile phones should be switched off. You should not be communicating to anybody. That possibility can arise only in the morning, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, or in the night, 11 p.m. or 12 and all that. Because at that time, even though your mobile is open, nobody is messaging you. Don't surf social media when you are studying. Study means study. So what is the time when you can study? Somebody is working, can study morning, evening. Somebody is not working, will study in the afternoon, whatever. That is everybody, the 5 fingers are not same. You need to determine which time of the week you will study. Split these times into session of at least 1 hour for study of new material. That is for coming 2.5 months to complete the syllabus. I will be teaching every class new things. When you will be studying on your own, you will be studying new things. Any short period could be used for revision or practice, which is a must. If you are going to study 2 hours in a day, not that every day 2 hours you will study new things. Out of 2 hours, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you should make for revision of what you studied yesterday, what you studied 10 days back. The plan should be made for new things along with the revision. Because we are studying one subject. We are studying only one single subject. Put the time you plan to study onto a study plan for the week from now until the exam and set yourself target for each period of the study. आप अपने आप का प्लान बनाओ. प्लान बनाने के लिए I think I need to close. I will be making the plan for all of you, but not 100% for, because everybody has different timing slots and all that. But you need to make a plan today from 21st December to say 5th of March. I don't remember exactly what is the date of exam. I am just hypothetically assuming say 5th of March, 1 or 2 days here and there. Then in that case, from 21st of December to 5th February, the total number of days, 10 days this week, this month, 31st I am ignoring, 30 days in the next month, in February 28, but I have taken 30 days. So 30 plus 60 plus 10, 70 plus 5, 75 days. In total 75 days you have. You need to make a plan for entire 75 days. Day wise, week wise. In your session, make sure you cover the course assignments and revision. When you will make a plan, then as per the plan, you will be completing everything on every day, every week. Put the time you plan to study onto a study plan for weeks and all that. In your session, make sure you cover the course assignments and everything. If you are studying for more than one exam, double study. There are many, suppose, who are targeting 2 subjects in March. Then in that case, with auditing, financial reporting is very much related. No other subjects. So financial reporting and auditing, both you can manage together. But the study time will become double. 2 hours for auditing, 2 hours for accounts. Try to mix match. Suppose I am giving FR and auditing together. 1 hour I will study new things of auditing. 1 hour I will study new things of FR. And one hour I will be mix and match. So that my interest will be there. It's not that I will be studying 10 days auditing, 10 days FR. Not advisable. Because you will forget the things. We are human beings. If you are studying for more than one exam at a time, try to vary your subjects, as this can help you to keep interest and see subjects as part of the wider knowledge. When working through your course, compare your progress with your plan. I have made a plan for coming 10 days. I have to made plan for 75 days, but 10 days are over. December is over. I need to check. In 10 days, what was my target? What I have completed. Is I am lagging behind the target, I need to work extra so that I can achieve my target. If I am achieving more than the target, then I can give extra time for revision in place of going forward. Replan your work, perhaps including extra session, or if you are ahead, do some revision. You are not expected to learn the text by rote. Neither in auditing, neither in taxation, neither in FR, FM, कहीं भी आप किसी भी चीज को याद नहीं कर सकते. मेरे को बिलीव करिए 30 साल से पढ़ाकर कोई याद नहीं है. I don't remember anything because I have never taxed my brain in mugging up the things. Rather, you must understand what you are reading and able to use it to pass the exam and develop good practice. You can read a particular definition in auditing, ISA, international standards on auditing or anything. The language you will never be able to write in the exam. In practical world, when I am doing auditing for an organization, I can copy something from the technical write-up. I am allowed because I am already qualified. But in exam, I will not be able to remember anything, exactly, comma, full stop, I will not be able to write, never. So why I will tax my brain on mugging up anything? A good technique to use 3Q. They are saying SQ3R. S for survey, Q for questions, read, recall, review. Survey. Survey means, suppose we are going to study a particular topic in the class. From where I will study? From Kaplan, from BPP, from there, from Sir Notes, from Google, this, that. ये सर्वे मैंने कर लिया है. आपको ये सर्वे नहीं करना है. Those who are doing self study, they need to do the survey from where they will study. Don't do research because of survey करने में ही सारे टाइम बर्बाद कर दोगे. Then in that case, when you will study, so this survey part already done by me. We will be studying from Kaplan. We will be studying from Institute Short Notes. That's our area. Survey the chapter, look at the heading and read the introduction, summary, objectives to get an overview. Whenever I will be teaching a topic, then I will be giving an introduction. That what is the story behind that. Don't think a topic as what is written in a book. Think from practical angle that what is actually the topic. Then in that case, when you start reading, you will be able to understand fast. Questions. While understanding the survey, ask yourself the questions that you hope the chapter will answer for you. There are questions in the book also, but you need to ask questions from yourself that ये यहाँ पर क्या होगा, what should be done and all that. That questions and all that I will be making in the class. I will be making the discussion more relevant. Then your call. Read through the chapter thoroughly, answering the questions and making sure you can meet the objectives. Attempt the exercise and activities in the text and work through all examples. The questions in the study text, in the exam kit, everywhere. All those questions we should be doing in writing. Writing in the sense not on pen and paper, on a screen. The way I am using the word file, you will be making your word file, you will be writing your answers there. Because if I am teaching a particular thing today for 2 hours, by Friday you can do everything. I will be telling you how. Recall. At the end of each section, or maybe at the end of the chapter, close the book, close everything, close your eyes and think what you have studied. What is actually you have covered in that topic. Try to recall the main ideas of the section chapter. This is best done after a short break of couple of minutes after the reading stage. Once you have completed, suppose a chapter is very big, internal control, 100 pages chapter. You can do the revision or recalling after every 10 pages, what you have studied and all that, because we have time to focus on one subject, which is a problem in the Indian courses. You start recalling one subject, another is lagging behind. It's high time that Indian institutes need to change their strategy. Review. Check that your recall notes are not correct. You may also find it helpful to read the chapter to try to see the topics it deals with the whole. That means when you are recalling, you are not able to recollect. ध्यान नहीं आ रहा है. मेरे से भी होता है, आपसे क्या, मेरे से भी होता है. फिर से रीड करिए, फिर से समझिए. Then once you have studied and all that, make a note. Note matlab, suppose I am explaining something. Don't try to copy exactly whatever I am saying. Again you want to mug up. That is not allowed. Whatever I am saying, after you have done the class, make your notes in your own words. Don't copy from Nine Notes. Don't copy from Kaplan. Don't copy from BPP. Don't copy from Google. Nowhere. Make your own words notes. That will be helpful not only for the exam. That will be helpful in whole life. Understand that. If you are understanding something, that is an asset for whole life. That is not only for March exam. Be concise. Don't start writing elaborate thing, because then to 10 hours will be less. In simple short form notes and all that you prepare. Cover the key points. Be well organized. Be modified as you study further. When you are doing questions, when you are doing further study, you find that you need to change your notes, something like this, change your notes. Try to summarize a chapter without referring to text. Can be a useful way of determining which area you know and which area you don't know. That is recalling. How you will make your notes? Somebody make notes like this, like I have written in theoretical form. You will be writing the notes in paragraphs and all that. Or maybe you will make a diagram, audit and assurance, internal control, framework, this, that. You will make a graph, a flow chart. You can make that. Or highlight, underline from wherever you are studying. I like the first portion generally much better. Making the notes in the paragraphs, in short notes, that will help me to understand. Sometimes this also, diagram, and very less time highlighting, because highlighting means I am not writing on my own. When I am not writing on my own, that means I will not understand. The best approach to revision is to revise the course as you work through it. That means it's not that the revision will be done after 28th February. The revision should be done along with the study. Also try to leave 15-20 days break before the exam for final revision. Means mock test and all that. You cover the whole syllabus and pay special attention to those areas where your knowledge is weak. In the last 15-20 days, you need to do the questions from the practice platform covering entire syllabus and focus on those areas where you are facing problem. Knowledge is weak. Read through the text and your notes again and condense your notes. It may help to put key points onto index cards to look at when you are making your notes. I will be showing in the Word file. Make an index key in the page number, this, what I have done, this, so that at the time of exam, suppose tomorrow is your exam, you can focus what you need to revise. Review assignments you have completed and look at where you can improve. Mock paper you have solved in 3 hours, where you can improve. Practice exam standard question under timed condition is a must. If you are short of time, list the points that you would cover in your answer and then read the model answer. But do try to complete at least a few questions. That means suppose kal exam hai and I am doing one mock paper today. I am not having so much time. आप आंसर मत लिखो, लेकिन बोल्ड हेडिंग्स तो लिख दो कि दिस आई विल कवर, दिस आई विल बी राइटिंग. Just reading the answer is not advisable. Practice producing answer plans and comparing them to model answers. That when we last 15 days, we will be doing mock papers. How to write the answers. We will be doing regularly, but at that time also. If you are stuck on a topic, find somebody, me, as your help, or your friend or anything. Read good newspaper, professional journals normally. Now to on mobile phone only, subscribe to Times, subscribe to ET, 1 or 2 channels. On the mobile phone, automatically the update will be coming. Because what is happening in the whole world, the study is because it is business qualification. So you should always be concerned with what is happening in the world. Ensure you know the structure of the exam, how many questions we have already discussed, the question pattern, the exam, 3 hours and all that. During your revision, attempt all the different types of questions. During revision, you are only doing multiple choice. You are not revising section B part, not advisable. Full revision should be done. Then only we will be able to pass the exams. Otherwise not. The planner, 1 second. There is a planner, 1 second. Sorry, 1 second. This I have taken from the institute website only. ACCA website, there is a planner given. In the planner, I will mail this blank planner to all of you. We are saying that from today, filter by select value filter. So this is the planner, Monday to Sunday. We can say that today is Tuesday. Now we are talking about first week. Suppose we are starting on Tuesday, so we are talking about first week. Or I can say from 28th to 27th, Monday, what I will study, at what time. Suppose morning I will study 5 a.m., 5 to 7. That is my study time on Monday. What I am going to study? Say chapter 1, audit. I will say assurance. Say I will study first chapter assurance. What I will do tomorrow on Tuesday? Again I will study 5 to 7. There I will do questions on assurance. Then what I will do on Wednesday? Suppose I will target that again the same time 5 to 7. I will study ethics and notes on assurance. I will be making my notes on assurance. Then I will be going to the next day. Like that, for entire 75 days my plans should be there. Maybe suppose you were saying that on Saturday, holiday, I will not study. Like that, you need to make your plan for the entire syllabus when you are going to study what you are going to study. And for every week, when the week is over, you need to compare whether you are going on the target or not. Whatever you should have achieved, have you achieved or not? That you should be doing, everybody. Maybe it will take, say, initially 2 hours. Plan banane mein it will take 2 hours. But later on, it will be fixed in your mind that I have to do this, I have to study like this and all. Always I will say, as I always say, this I am not completing because it is different for different students. Now don't that everybody will be mailing me your plan. There is no point. Your plan, your target is for you. You don't have to show to anybody. But if the plan is there, then only the objective will be achieved. If the plan is not there, the objective will never be achieved. As I always say, 1 second. This is the yesterday class, AFM. How to study for my student. Those who are taking classes with me. How to study. And if you follow this, you will never find any problem. Believe me. Always try to attend the live class. But maybe out of the 75 days, maybe 1 day or 1 class or 2 class, you are not able to attend, no issue. Or maybe suppose you will never be able to attend live class. When the live class is over, do the recordings if you have done the live class. If you have not done the live class, then first of all do the recording once and again do the recording. If all of you are doing the class, the first thing you will study what? After the class you will do the recording again. When you are doing the recording, you can increase the speed in place of 1.25, 1.5 depend, so that you can complete faster. Do the same thing on your own which is done in the class. The questions, the study which we have done. You have done the live class, you have done the recording, now do the same thing on your own. Once you do the same thing on your own, then you make your notes. Notes in paragraph, in flowchart, whatever. But don't copy from anywhere. After making your notes, do other questions which we have not solved in the class, which I have given as a homework. Those questions you solve. Don't see the solution. Do the question on your own, then see the solution. If after seeing the solution also you are not understanding, raise your query. How you will raise your query? You will be taking the screenshot of the question. Don't say that, sir, this book, this page number, that time will be wasting. We want to save time. Take the screenshot of the question. Write your answer. Write the institute answer screenshot and raise your query. Whether you are there in the class or not, I will open your mail and I will be discussing that at length. If you regularly follow this, the problem will never arise that you are not getting any concept. Once you have completed all the questions in the chapter, update your notes. You have made the notes before solving other questions. Before solving those questions which we have not done in the class. Then after that, once you do the questions which we have not done in the class, then you update your notes. Now whenever you will do revision, revision should be from your notes. A revision from your own notes only, nothing else. Because why you have done so much research, taken the classes, material, everything, question solved, you have made your notes just in the notes you can mention that this question I want to revise, or I will say that in place of mentioning this question, this page number, copy paste the question which you want to revise later. Because in a chapter if you are doing 20 questions, maybe 2 or 3 are very tricky, you have understood, but you want to revise them later. So copy paste the question and answer solution both. Later on when you will be doing no recording, nothing. Because how many times you will do the recording? Already to double we are doing live class and then recording. If somebody is not able to do the live class, double time recording. First time normal speed, second time 1.25. Then solve the same thing which we have done in the class on your own. Then make your notes. Then do other question which we have not solved. Any query, raise it properly. And then update your notes. So whenever revision will be done, you will be doing revision from your notes only. Even though you are an average student, you will realize that you are becoming above average. Even though you may be an above average student already, you will realize that by this process that you are becoming a ranker. Believe me, because you are getting rank or you are passing in the exam is more important than my thing. If I will say, As to we have already said that every day we will study 2 hours, whatever happens. Maybe on any day we are busy with some event and all that, then also 10 minutes at least open the books. 10 minutes at least study. Not a single day should be going without study. One subject, auditing. If you are targeting 2 subjects, then double. Then FR and auditing together. But you need to study in the right direction, whatever I am saying. If you feel that I am saying wrong, not logical, you just follow this for 2-3 days. If you don't like, don't follow it. But in 2-3 days only you will realize, at least this week, let me complete 2 classes Tuesday, Friday. Then if you are not liking, don't follow this. But if you follow this, you will see the difference. Not a question that you were not a good student earlier, you didn't study it properly. That's all gone, past. Think about future, think about present. Everything will be fine. If I am teaching something on today, say 2 hours, 2.5 hours, you will be doing the recording of that at 1.25 speed in 2 hours. So today you have studied with me. Tomorrow you are doing the recording. Third day, that is Tuesday class, on Wednesday you are doing the recording. Wednesday you are solving the questions which we have solved in the class, updating your notes. Maybe that thing you can do in 1 hour. Ho jata hai wo. Then 1 hour you are solving other questions which we have not solved. Again Thursday, whatever part is left you are studying again, and then Friday again the class is there. So one thing which we have studied on Tuesday, by Friday you are 100% ready for that. Again Friday to Tuesday, again you will follow the same routine. And I will make the plan how I am going to complete the syllabus. So it's not that you need to study more than 2 hours on any day, but effective study. Ineffective study is not allowed. In the syllabus, this is Institute Audit and Assurance short notes. This is already there in the Google Drive. Because somebody will say that, sir, I have not received the notes. Nothing is there which I am hidden from any student, which I am hiding, not hiding anything. Video details, 1 second. This is BPP exam kit and all that. This is Kaplan exam kit and all that. This is video list. This is this. Old batch video details. It's strategy to pass. I think this is not uploaded. 1 second. Let me upload this. Short notes. They are saying already there. Short notes, sorry. It is already there. ACC Auditing and Assurance short notes. So this short notes is saying that these are the topics. About the exam, the first 2 are not topic, they are just saying introduction, assurance, engagement, this is the first topic. From here the syllabus starts. If I will go in study text. Study text. This is the area introduction. In total, if I will say 12 topics are there, because these summary of key IAS, financial reporting, revision, question, all these are not topic. In total 12 topics are there. Those 12 topics are divided into 5 areas. Those 12 topics are divided into this area. Audit framework and regulation, part A. Planning and risk assessment, part B. Internal control, Part C, audit evidence, Part D, review and reporting, Part E. This employability and technological skills, that is not a chapter. This is just saying that for a student giving exam, they need to be more computer friendly. They need to be able to type on the screen, this, that, highlight. That is whatever I shown at the beginning in the practice platform. So this employability they have added last 6 months, that since exams is computer based, sitting in home and all that. So for that reason, students will be becoming more employable if they become more computer friendliness. But the syllabus is A, B, C, D, E. Framework, let's 1 second. To copy this entire thing. So core areas of the syllabus, this I can say Part A. They are not saying Part A, they say Part 1. This is Part 2, like that they are writing. This is Part 3, audit evidence. Part 4, review and reporting. Part 5, and this is as per syllabus guidelines, Part 6. Part 6. In this Part A, the topics which are covered, if we go index wise, the topic wise, assurance, rules and regulations, corporate governance and ethics. First 4 chapters are in Part A. This is chapter 1 to 4. Chapter 1 to 4. This one, chapter 5 to risk planning and risk, 5 and 6. Chapter 5 and 6. Then comes internal control. Chapter internal control. Systems and control, internal audit, procedures. Systems and control, internal audit, or I will say procedures. Chapter 8, 9, 10. Chapter 8, 9 and 10. Then audit evidence. Evidence here, and evidence is chapter 7. Evidence is chapter 7. Review and reporting. Chapter review and reporting, completion and review reporting, 11 and 12. Chapter 11 and 12. 11 and 12. Somewhere when you will be going in the books further write up, you will find that slightly, suppose from this 8, 9, 10 something in audit evidence is also included. But basically this is the breakup of the chapters. 12 chapters are there. And this last one is not a chapter, it is just saying that you need to be more computer friendliness and all that. How can you copy paste? How can you open different files together? That is their teaching. That normally every student has already knowledge, but they have given as a chapter. Now, this part 2, part 3, part 4, they are saying that the major questions in section B, 70 marks essay type, will be from this. It is not that it cannot come from this one and last one, but normally they want to say that the questions in section B will be coming from this area. And the questions in section A will be coming from entire syllabus. The major focus of second, third and fourth part relating to section B, written by the institute. I am saying all what is said by the institute. Now, if I will consider these 5 parts, then we will be taking for this 3 to 4 classes, excluding the today's class, because in the today class I am not able to teach properly. This will take 5 classes. This will also take around 5 classes. This will take around 3 to 4 classes. This will take around 2 classes, because in reporting many things are not there. You can say that if I take all the upper limit, 4 plus 5, 9 plus 5, 14 plus 4, 18 plus 2, 21, then mock papers and all that, say 3 classes. I always say around 22 to 25 classes. And in all the classes, whenever we will study, regularly in every portion, some questions, some surprise test will be there. Because if I will not take any test, the problem is that you will not be able to get the feeling. And the second thing is that if I don't take test, then in that case it can be completed in 16, 17 classes only. That much time is not required. Because I am not here to read what is written in the book. That you can read. But to make you understand the concepts, solving questions and all that, that is our duty. And at the same time, analyzing your performance week by week basis, that are you able to perform properly or not. For every subject of skill level, I take around 20 to 25 classes, sometime 22, 23, this, that, including everything. My target is to finish. This is, I am making my planning. Like I am asking that you will be making your plan in more detailed. I am making my planning in the first class only. My target is to finish the syllabus by maximum 22nd Feb 2022, and in last 10 days mock papers. That is my target in the class. And when you will be realizing that when we will be proceeding, I will be definitely meeting this target if I am alive. If I am alive, definitely the target will be. You don't have to take tension. ये बाकी है, ये नहीं हुआ, वो नहीं हुआ. You don't have to take tension. Whatever is my target is there, I will meet. You need to follow your target. And as I said, in 75 days, regular study of 2 hours. Total 150 to 170 hours study. Maximum. You will say that, sir, will it be possible? You do this for this one subject, whether it is possible or not. But don't do that. You will not study for 1 month and then you start studying 10 hours. Then not possible. You have to study the way you eat regularly every day. Similarly, you need to study regularly. If you study regularly, this is very simple to pass. As compared to FM, FR and PM, which are difficult subjects. Theory subjects is difficult because we generally just read. We don't practice in writing. That's the major issue with theory subjects. If the student practice in writing, he can never fail in a theory subjects. So that is my focus in the class, that I will force you to write something at least in the class. If you are not writing on your own, I will force you to write. And if you don't submit the answers, I will not allow you to attend the live class. No point. You have to submit the answers when I will be giving in the class, so that I can analyze, I can help you that how you need to improve. Anything else? I don't think so. Now we should start our study. So Lalit or anybody, any specific query, please ask. You can unmute yourself. You can say whatever you want to ask. Anybody has any specific query to ask? Exam pattern, syllabus pattern, what to study, how to study and all that. Anything to ask? Yes, Lalit.
I was asking that everything we need to study from this AA study text material.
AA study text, AA exam kit, and audit and assurance short notes of the institute. These are the three material.
Okay.
Study text includes chapter explanation, some questions in between. Exam kit only includes questions. I am showing all. यह है स्टडी टेक्स्ट जिसमें आपको चैप्टर दिए हुए हैं. ये 605 पेजेस का है. इसमें हर चैप्टर आगे जाते हुए सब है. सारे चैप्टर के बारे में एक्सप्लेनेशन है, पूरा सिलेबस है, उसके साथ साथ क्वेश्चंस हैं. तो चैप्टर को पढ़ते वक्त क्वेश्चंस भी करने पड़ेंगे. मैं क्वेश्चन चैप्टर को कोई रीड नहीं करने वाला हूं क्लास में, वो फायदा नहीं है. रीडिंग तो कोई भी कर लेगा, हम लोग उसको समझेंगे. ये पहला चैप्टर है मान लीजिए, तो इसके अंदर ये बोल रहे हैं कि ये 4 पार्ट्स है. ये चारों पार्ट को इंस्टीट्यूट ने यहां एक्सप्लेन किया. बीच बीच में क्वेश्चंस हैं. ये चैप्टर मोटा मोटी 20-25 पेज का है. अब इस चैप्टर से रिलेटेड आपको क्वेश्चंस करने हैं, केवल क्वेश्चंस. तो आप एग्जाम किट में जाओ. एग्जाम किट में पेज नंबर 20, दिस इज एग्जाम किट which is only questions, around page number 20. पेज नंबर 20 में फर्स्ट एरिया में 4 टॉपिक है. तो वो फर्स्ट एरिया के उन्होंने 50 क्वेश्चंस दिए हैं. फिर सेकेंड एरिया प्लानिंग एंड रिस्क, उसके उन्होंने आगे जाएंगे तो इसको दिखेगा कि उन्होंने ये भी क्वेश्चंस दिया है और ऐसे टाइप भी दिया है. ऐसे करके चैप्टर वाइज, हर एरिया वाइज उन्होंने क्वेश्चंस बांट दिए हैं और आगे जाने से वो क्वेश्चंस आपको मिलने लग जाएंगे. क्वेश्चंस हैं, इनका आंसर कहां है? बुक के एंड में इनका आंसर भी दिया हुआ है. लेकिन आंसर हमें रीड नहीं करना है, हमें पहले क्वेश्चंस को अपने आप खुद सॉल्व करना है. देन वी विल बी रेफरिंग द आंसर्स वेयर वी आर रॉन्ग और नॉट. अब ये थ्योरी सब्जेक्ट है, कहीं पर गलती मेरे से भी हो सकती है. आई एम अंडर कंफ्यूजन बाय रीडिंग समथिंग. कंफ्यूजन है, मैं गलत कर रहा हूं, क्वेश्चन वो नहीं है. मैं गलत क्यों किया, क्या गड़बड़ है, क्या चीज मेरे को ठीक से नहीं समझ में आई, उसको समझना, क्लास में या नोट्स में लिखना. जैसे कि बाद में व्हेन यू विल रेफर, यू विल बी एबल टू रेफर दैट दिस वाज द मिस्टेक डन इन द क्लास, देन वी रेक्टिफाइड, दिस वे वी अंडरस्टूड. अब आप उसको अपना नोट्स बनाने के टाइम पे लिखोगे. तो ये 2 बुक्स है और एक है इंस्टीट्यूट का शॉर्ट नोट्स बनाया हुआ. इंस्टीट्यूट ने ये दिया है शॉर्ट नोट्स, स्टडी नोट्स. कापलान की बुक में 600 पेजेस है, ये 179 पेज का है. ये शॉर्ट नोट्स हो गए. और चौथा मैं जो लिखूंगा यहां पर, मैंने ऑलरेडी पहले टॉपिक के लिए नोट्स बनाकर रखा है. ऑलरेडी इधर उधर से देख दाख के पढ़ के आई हैव ऑलरेडी मेड नोट्स फॉर फर्स्ट टॉपिक विच वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी. जितना भी कंप्लीट हो जाए इधर उधर से कॉपी पेस्ट करके मैंने भी बनाया. ये क्लास स्लाइड्स आपको क्लास के बाद मिलेगी, बिकॉज मैं इसमें अपडेट करते रहूंगा रेगुलरली. और वो 3 बुक्स जो हैं वो आपको नॉर्मली रेफर करनी है. इंस्टीट्यूट ऑडिट एंड एश्योरेंस शॉर्ट स्टडी नोट्स, कापलान स्टडी टेक्स्ट, कापलान एग्जाम किट. दीज आर द मटेरियल्स वी विल रेफर. इवन दो आपको बीपीपी का भी दिया गया है, बट कोई काम नहीं है, मैं नहीं यूज करने वाला हूं. आपको एक्स्ट्रा क्वेश्चन बीपीपी से करना है, कोई डाउट है, यू कैन आस्क, देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम. But I will be referring only the Kaplan material, study notes of the institute and my own slides. This we will be referring in the class and I will advise students should refer that only. Okay? Anybody has anything to... yeah. Exam will be of 3 hours, 15 minutes. 15 minutes में कुछ लिखने नहीं मिलेगा, लेकिन इंस्ट्रक्शंस वगैरह वो लोग 15 मिनट बताते हैं सॉफ्टवेयर में, और फिर उसके बाद 3 घंटे लिखने मिलेगा आंसर. 100 मार्क्स एग्जाम, 50 मार्क्स पास मार्क्स. सिंस दिस इज माई लास्ट पेपर इन स्किल लेवल, अच्छा, कैन आई अपीयर फॉर 2 एग्जाम्स इन 1 अटेम्प्ट, से AA एंड SBL? यू कैन, बट थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट हो जाएगा. सीधा SBL का बात बोल रहे हो यार. SBL will be slightly difficult. In place of that, since you have studied FR just now, you can focus on SBR, Strategic Business Reporting. बट आप समझते हो महारानवा की जब एग्जाम आता है तो कितना प्रेशर होता है एक सब्जेक्ट का ही. तो 2 सब्जेक्ट को संभालना इजी तो नहीं होएगा. दैट यू नीड टू टेक इन टू कॉल. अभी आप चालू करोगे 2 सब्जेक्ट फीलिंग नहीं आएगा, लेकिन जब एग्जाम मान लीजिए 10 फरवरी से, तब जोर का टेंशन चालू होगा. बिकॉज देन इन दैट केस इट इज स्लाइटली बिकमिंग लाइक इंडियन एग्जाम ना, कि आपको ग्रुप 1 से ये इंटर में देना है. 4 सब्जेक्ट है, आप ऑडिट देखो, लॉ पढ़ो, टैक्स पढ़ो, कॉस्टिंग पढ़ो, क्या पढ़ो ध्यान नहीं आता है. तो वैसा प्रॉब्लम लास्ट में होता है. सो यू कैन 2 सब्जेक्ट्स इज मैनेजेबल, बट द प्लानिंग शुड बी वेरी वेरी स्ट्रिंजेंट, प्रॉपर प्लानिंग के साथ. नहीं, यू कैन डू, यू आर अ गुड स्टूडेंट, बट आपको यह सोचना है जितना एक सब्जेक्ट के लिए पढ़ना है दूसरे के लिए डबल. और सिंस प्रोफेशनल लेवल का पेपर है, थोड़ा स्टडी आवर्स भी 200 to 250 आवर हो जाता है, बिकॉज देयर इज नो मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चन, सारे लिखने हैं. सो थोड़ा सा एग्जाम स्ट्रक्चर चेंज हो जाता है. यू कैन ट्राई एट द एंड ऑफ जनवरी, यू कैन टेक कॉल. They are allowing now. Earlier they were not allowing. Now they are allowing, Pratik. Since 2020 they are allowing. कि if somebody is having 1 paper left, तो वो दे सकता है. So he can. Okay.